Ladies and gentlemen, today we honor another life. A life that was sadly taken away from us too shortly. David Blair. Blair was from Detroit, Michigan. He was a member of the 2002 National Poetry Slam team for Detroit. He was a touring musician who toured with the likes of Stevie Wonder and Wilco. He is the author of the book Moonwalking, a book completely about the life of Michael Jackson after he passed. I had the honor of meeting Blair twice within my lifetime. The first time was when I was just starting out with poetry. Before I wanted to be a poet, per se, and wanted to be a musician, I brought my guitar to the night that Blair was the feature at the Black Pro Poetry. And I did one of my old teenage songs. People seem to like it. Blair really seemed to like it. I can't play guitar worth crap. Blair was just an amazing musician. And I remember when he got up and to do his first number, he said that he was going to do the title of my song. And the idea of that was just awe-inspiring to me. That my stupid little song made any impact on someone as talented as his. And I remember just listening to his album Bearing the Evidence with songs like, especially sung to the tune of, I can't even remember the title right now. I met Blair years later. He did another show at Righting Wrongs Poetry. He had a broken leg. He was going to do it with his full band, the Boyfriends, but something happened, so it was just him and his guitar and an upright bass. He was promoting the album The Line, which is just a fantastic album, and also supporting Moonwalking. And it was just one of the most vibrant performances I've ever seen. I mean, it was one of those performances. He broke a string halfway through the show and kept playing. Blair had that passion, that emotion to him. And you can hear it not just in his music, but in his poems. Anything from Moonwalking. One of mine is probably one of my favorite poems of all time. Will always be "My Name Is Carl," a poem he wrote about Carl, the character Carl from The Simpsons, and dealing with being that character. That was just so moving. It No one else could write that poem but Blair. Blair passed away of heart failure on July 23rd, 2011, and it still feels like he's here. It hurts every time you realize that he's not. He left an impact on so many of the community, of everyone he ever interacted with, and I wish he was still here. But luckily he left us some beautiful things. Some beautiful things that we can always remember him by. We miss you, Blair. We know where you are. We know you're happy.